United Kingdom. From Stonehenge to Silicon Roundabout bore, there was tea think. The UK is all about tea. The Queen and rainy weather. Well, before all that, there were druids, invasions, and a whole lot of history. And did you know? The UK wasn't always united. It was more like a patchwork quilt of feuding kingdoms. It's prehistoric Britain. Stones, bones, and mysterious bore Big Ben. There were big stones and circles. Long before written history, prehistoric peoples roamed these lands. They left behind monuments like Stonehenge, built around 2500 BC. These ancient architects had a knack for moving massive stones without machines. Talk about heavy lifting. Forget Wi-Fi. Back then, it was all about stone circles and survival skills. Roman Britain, Toga Taiwan, and Rome, ... Or rather, when Rome is in you. In 43 AD, the Romans invaded, bringing roads, baths, and a love of togas. They built Londinium and Hadrian's Wall to keep out northern troublemakers. Roman rule lasted nearly 400 years, leaving behind roads, ruins, and a legacy of spa days. They came, they saw, they built spas. Anglo-Saxons and Vikings, beards, battles, and bardic traditions after the Romans packed up. Germanic tribes like the Angles and Saxons moved in. It's given us the name England. But they didn't have the island to themselves, for long Vikings started showing up around the 8th century, swinging axes and trading trinkets. King Alfred the Great held the line. Sometimes it was less keep calm and carry on, and more pillage and plunder back then. Norman conquest. A French connection, 1066. The year England got a new king, a new language, and probably a lot of confused accents. William the Conqueror from Normandy defeated King Harold at the Battle of Hastings and took over the throne. French became fashionable, castles became mandatory, and both and CU became beef and cow, or Sir William, for the linguistic mashup. Medieval Britain, castles, plagues, and Magna Carta knights. Castles and the Black Death. What a time to be alive. The Middle Ages saw the rise of feudalism, giant cathedrals, and one of the most important documents in legal history, the Magna Carta. It put a few limits on the king, which the nobles loved. The peasants still waiting on rights. Then came the plague and wiped out a third of the population. Ouch, talk about a roller coaster era. Tudor times, Henry's marriages, and Elizabethan golden, Adja divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. Henry VIII had 6 wives and started his own church just so he could divorce the first one. His daughter Elizabeth I took the throne and made the 16th century iconic. Sir Francis Drake circled the globe. Shakespeare wrote the hits, family drama level, Tudor, Civil War and Revolution. When royals lost their head, spoiler, King Charles I didn't keep his. In the 1600s, conflict exploded between Parliament and the monarchy. The result? Civil war, a temporary republic, and a king who lost more than his crown? Eventually the monarchy came back, but with less power and a bit more paperwork. A king losing his head over politics, literally. Industrial revolution, steam, steel, and societal shifts, from agrarian fields to industrial wheels. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Britain led the world in industry, inventing steam engines, building railways, and producing more soot than anyone knew what to do with. Cities boomed, factories whirred, and a global empire was born. They built an empire on which the sun never set, trains that were rarely on time. World wars in modern Britain, Blitz spirit and beyond, keep calm and carry on. The UK played a key role in both world wars, with Winston Churchill leading during World War II and the Blitz forging a national spirit of resilience. After the war came rebuilding, the National Health Service, and the slow dismantling of the empire. Meanwhile, music and fashion exploded. The Beatles, punk, Britpops, suddenly the UK was cool again. From wartime resilience to cultural brilliance, the UK today, tradition meets innovation, technology, and a touch of tradition. Today's United Kingdom balances its royal history with global influence in science, education, fashion, and tech. Whether it's coding in London or hiking in the Highlands, the past and future live side by side. Fancy a cuppa while coding? It's only in the UK. the United Kingdom, a nation of castles, cathedrals, colonists, and cultural icons. From druids to digital, it's a journey packed with drama, evolution, and more than a few good cups of tea. Thanks for coming along. Cheers.